Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to talk about my first 200 subscribers. So let's get into it. Now you have to excuse me, and you may actually notice, I don't know if you pay attention, but I'm not on my regular route, and that is because I am in my hometown. And I literally just woke up from at the hotel where I am staying, because today is my best friend's wedding. Guess who's best man? That would be this sorry sucker here. And I have an god awful suit that I'm gonna have to squeeze into in a few hours, and it's just gonna be great. Anywho, this is the industry area in my hometown where my family has been living for roughly 600 years now, give or take. So I know this neck of the woods quite well. But let's talk about what I woke up to today, which was that I have 200 subscribers. And, well, I don't really know what to say. It is I don't know. It's amazing. I keep on being overwhelmed when that subscriber count keeps on going up, because let's just face it, I'm just a regular guy, literally just using his phone and talking about programming. And of course I do make a few videos, such as tutorials and such things of that nature as well, which I hope is still useful to you guys. But that's basically it. This is the entire channel, and it is growing. To put things in context, when I first started, I had no subscribers. That's roughly 6 months ago. In those 6 months, I refined my videos a little bit. I started making them, got into the habit of making them, and it took roughly 6 months to get 100 subscribers. And even that just blew me away that it was even possible. That was like the entire goal. That was the challenge I put for myself, to even be able to do that without a lot of trickery and no ad campaigns, nothing like that. It had to be, and that was important to me, it had to be organic, at 100% organic, because I'm one of those people who will say that if the thing that you're making is good, it doesn't have to be the best thing in the world, right? But it has to be good. And how do you know if something's good? People find it. If something is good, if it truly brings value to other people, you don't have to sell them the thing. Yeah, sure, you can do exposure in order to get people to make it findable, but I'm one of those people, if I'm making something, I don't want to be a sales guy. I don't want to have to convince people that something's good. And that's why it was so flattering to get to 100. And now that I'm at 200, I'm literally, that's twice the amount of people that I would ever have suspected to be interested in this little thing of mine. And that makes me, of course, endlessly happy. And it almost, I know this sounds corny, but it makes it a little bit extra special that I'm actually back in my home where I came from when it actually happened, on my best friend's wedding day. There's a movie there somewhere, I don't know, or at least a very good story. Anywho, so what have I learned? Well, I've learned that it took me 6 months to get from 0 subscribers to 100 subscribers, and it took roughly 1 month from 100 to 200. That is a very large increase in influx of people taking an interest in my little channel here, which makes me very motivated to keep on improving and just iterating over and over and over. And the thing I've been focusing on so far is the topics I have my favorite critic, my soulmate Alan, who tells me that the content is pretty good, and he keeps on telling me that I should try to get some exposure and stuff of that nature. And I know he's a sweetheart, and maybe I'll do that someday, but not right now. And apart from that, I've been focusing on trying to speak more clearly, to take a little bit more time when I'm speaking and not use my stalling words as much. It's actually funny because one of the my first 50 videos, I focused exclusively on not using the word you know, those stalling words that people use when they're speaking. And I've managed to do that fairly well, I think. Nowadays, I'm fighting the two toughest stalling words, which is you know, because I say quite a lot, and basically. Those are the two stalling words I have today that I overuse quite a lot, because trying to speak in a nice manner and taking a little bit of extra time to make sure that your speech is clear and crisp makes a lot of difference when you're trying to talk to somebody, especially on video. So that's what I've been doing. And apart from focusing on that, I have a few new ideas coming out. I have started videotaping review type of videos where I actually go through different tools and my favorite aspects of these tools, such as Jest and Cypress and other things of that nature, where I just talk about what I like about these tools and why these are tools that I would choose and for what reason I would choose them. And I've also put together a bootcamp series in JavaScript, which is going to be released fairly soon, guys, where virtually all it is that I'll help you set everything up. I'll show you Git and NPM and Node and all that stuff so you can get started with it. And then I will release to you a project with a video explaining each exercise. And the exercises are basically there I used it again, see? Basically. But what it is that it is just a repository on GitHub with files, unit test files, and a challenge where I walk you through the challenge. And then roughly a week after I've walked you through the challenge, I will walk you through the solution, or rather the possible solutions that I see to solving this sort of problem. So you and I will use unit testing to get you better at JavaScript. This way I can provide assistance to the largest amount of people out there on the internet without having to go overboard and do personal coaching for every single person. This way I can keep it completely free. I have time to live my life, and hopefully you guys will have a little bit of a chance to not only try things out for yourself, because all the unit tests I write are production level stuff. It's the sort of things that you will face in the real world. And my explanation and solution to each problem will be production level solutions. In other words, it's not just for fun. It's something that you can actually bring with you into the real world. So that's up and coming. And finally, I will end by saying that my 2 mini goals with all of these videos, which is so amazing. I feel so lucky. I really do. I feel so lucky. They both came true during this past month. And those 2 mini goals, and I know this, it may not sound all as, it's not fancy, I swear. I know it's not fancy, but it was very important to me, because when I first started out with, I think my first 100 videos, absolutely nobody was watching, and I expected that. And I got really excited. The first time I really got that jolt of happiness when I was making my videos, apart from a very nice comment back in the day, was when one video actually reached 2-digit views. And so I said that would be a nice goal for me, to see if I could improve things to the point where all my videos have 2-digit views. And who cares about the 2-digit view count? Well, I do. And that happened. Nowadays I have 2-digit views on all of my videos. That's in roughly after 24 hours. That's usually how long it takes. And that's possibly because most of my subscribers, or the amount of people watching, are coming from other time zones. Anywho, that was the first goal. And the second goal was that I wanted to see if I could get roughly 1 subscriber per day, because I get a lot of personal enjoyment and happiness when I see somebody subscribing. And because for me, I mean, it's not so much about the number, it's more about somebody found the channel and somebody found the stuff that I make interesting and useful, and so I could help somebody out, or at least provide some value to somebody else. And that's that's everything to me. It's absolutely everything to me. So that happened as well, and now it's roughly 1 to 3 subscribers a day, which is, once again, I keep on pinching myself. I can't even understand that it's happening. So sorry for going on, and maybe I'm getting a little bit emotional since, you know, I'm actually home and I recognize I know all of this. This is where I was born, and my friend is getting married today to a and I actually really like his wife, which is a double whammy. He gets a wife, and I get 2 new best friends. Yeah, let's not drag this out any longer. Thank you so much for watching. For the next foreseeable future, I will try to improve my videos. I will do my best to make you feel that this channel is valuable to you, and we'll see if I can make it to 300 subscribers. Have an absolutely amazing day.